Well, hello, lifestylers, and welcome to Lifestyle with Latasha. Well, as you can see, I'm in my little sacred place out on the patio, and I am getting ready to decorate my patio for Christmas. And yes, I do all parts of the house. If you've been here before, you know that this is what I do on my channel, that I decorate all the spaces that I have, including the outdoor patio, because to me, it's an extension of my home. So I'm going to be decorating it today for Christmas, getting it all prepped up and ready, and I'm doing something a little extra special. And so I'm really excited the way that it's going to turn out. I hope it turns out the way that I want it to. But if you like this type of content, please hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and of course, share it with a friend. And then more than anything, I would love to hear your comments about what you like most about what you're going to see today, or any other video that I've put out. So right now, this is going to be an extension of my 12 days of Christmas. This is going to be episode number 7. So we're almost getting there to the end, and I'm really excited. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. If you're first time here, I want to say thank you for joining me today. If you've been here before, of course, I appreciate you being here and returning as always. So let's get started and let's see what I can make it look like. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to do is I recruited some help. So I knew I was going to have to be up and down, and I really wanted to make sure that I was kind of gauging how I wanted these to look. And so, when you're doing that and you're having to utilize a ladder, it really works out best when you have 2 people. So honestly, it took us a second to kind of get this together as to how it was supposed to look, but we finally figured it out. So, truth be told, as we've made it all the way across, we realized we should have went all the way around. Versus just starting past the entryway door, we should have went all the way to the corner. So I am going to make some adjustments to get this corrected. My son ended up having to leave, and so I am now having to do this on my own. And so I'm going to take everything down that we've done so far, and I'm going to recorrect it. So my son and I were putting these lights up, and we began to realize this strand is much longer than we thought. So where my thought process was is that it was going to be only on this back wall. I now realize I may be able to do the entire porch. So I'm making the adjustments to correct it, and realizing it's a lot simpler to put up than we thought. So it's going a lot faster. So I actually saw these, and I got these from Amazon, and I thought, oh, that would be so pretty on my porch. And so I'm gonna give it a shot. And I'm also closing my curtains up some, since it is winter time or fall, but still cold, just to allow not to have as much airflow on the porch. And I realized I needed to make an adjustment here. So let me do that. This is why my son was handy. But he had to leave. He had an appointment, so he stayed as long as he could, which I appreciate. Hope you guys can still see me. Let me check. You can. Okay, so just need to make some adjustments. And as you can imagine, trying to be on the ladder making adjustments is a lot easier with 2 people than it is with 1. However, like I said, I figured out how the strand is operating. And so it's actually going a lot faster than it was when we were trying to do it at first. And fortunate for me, with my current experience, I'm actually used to being on the ladder. I'm gonna go ahead and take the zip ties off, because I realized if I don't, I'm gonna have to get back over here on the ladder again. So let's make it easy. And I'll start where I am. And as you can see, it's a really long strand. And I am excited. I'm excited the way this is gonna look. It almost goes to the floor. So this is gonna be really pretty. I'm really excited. And as always, thank you guys for being here with me today. I normally don't talk on my videos, and the reason is my household is very active, and typically we have a lot of conversations happening and a lot of activity. Plus we've got some little ones here at the house. So you may see me doing a video and I'm helping with homework at the same time. So that's normally why you won't see too much conversation happening in my videos. But today, the little ones are napping and I'm out on the patio. I've got my Christmas music going on the inside. And when I get off the ladder, I'm gonna readjust the phone to allow you to be able to get a better view. And I'm grateful for today because the weather, I mean, it's cool, but it's actually nice. And I was just able to throw on, and I hope you can hear me. I was able to throw on it because I didn't put my mic on. Let me come down. I was able to throw on just a thicker sweater. So hopefully now you can get a better view of what this process actually looks like. And as I said before, I'm really excited just to try something different. And always know, trying something different doesn't necessarily mean they have to be expensive, because these were not that expensive. But my intention is to utilize them for a couple of years to get the full enjoyment out of them. Of course, as always, anything that I acquire new, as I mentioned before, a lot of stuff I've had for a long time. But if it's something new, then I'll definitely link it down below so that you all can add it to your supply of decor as well. And I think I mentioned also in another video how after Christmas, it is like the best time to acquire Christmas decor in the clearance sale. So if you're anything like me, you're always looking for a deal. And I have been able to build up my Christmas decor by shopping sales afterwards. Oh, sorry, the curtain goes in front of you. By shopping Christmas sales after the season. And that has saved me a lot, but also helped me build up and get things that I really want. And then on occasion, I'll splurge to add something to my collection. So this year, a lot of things that were purchased were black decor. And the reason being is because we bought the house and we painted a lot of the walls black and having black accent walls. And so I didn't necessarily have anything like that before, because everything that I did before was either gray or blue, browns. I'm not really a red person, which is funny. So I'm not too traditional in a sense. But I really wanted to get some black accent pieces to really pull the house together as we've been working on it. So last year just was not in the mindset. This was giving me a little difficulty. So last year we were working on projects and we ended up going right up to the wire into the holiday season, and just trying to get the house ready was a major undertaking. As I mentioned before, this patio that I'm standing on, for example, was completely collapsed. So we had to get that completed and rebuilt. The basement was treacherous, I'll just say. So there was a lot of things that we needed to get done. So it has been a journey for us making our house a home. But I'm so thrilled that I was able to secure this home for my family. If you've been here before, you know that I'm a realtor by trade. And so I was able to find this home in this community that we have been looking for or looking at for a while. And I just kind of walked in faith, honestly. I told my family in 2022, that in 2023, we were going to be moving into this neighborhood. And they were like, okay. And after Christmas, we had come out, we had seen this house. It was a short sale. And I told my family, when we start putting up the Christmas decor, don't take it back to the basement. My family looked at me like I was insane because, as you can see, I have a lot of decor. And they're thinking, well, where are we going to put it? And I said, we're going to put it in the garage. And we chose to start just prepping the house. And here you go. This is a real estate tip. If you're going to sell your house, you need to declutter. You need to go ahead and start maximizing the opportunity of decluttering in every room. Every room. Things that are seasonal, that you're not in that season, that you're not going to utilize. Dishes that you don't use because you save them for the summer, if you're going to be selling in the spring. If your house tends to sit on the market a little bit longer, then you want to be able to still live and enjoy your home. So plan for that, because sometimes houses do sit. Mine don't, by the way, because I typically move houses a lot faster. But that's only because I know the steps that are necessary to allow you to be able to get it sold. So declutter your house, clean up things, box them up, prep them, put them in boxes, write on them, label them, and put them in the garage. Yes, does that mean your garage may not be used? Or if you have a basement, we have a big basement now, but we didn't then. And so we just started putting things in the garage. And my thought process was, well, guess what? When we move, we're going to be moving it from the garage to the truck. It makes it easy, see? So we put all of our items in the garage, start building up piles and piles of stacked boxes. And we ended up seeing this house. And I want to say it was, oh God, I can't remember the date, December the 23rd. It was 2 days before Christmas. And I walked here in this backyard and stood right there. And I remember taking a video, a 360 video. And in the video, I said, my God, because I knew that that was the way that this was going to work. And I stood on that faith. So I'm telling you, if you are a believer, God is real, and the power that we speak is real. So we stood here on this ground and we claimed this house, and we did not know how it was going to work out because our house was not on the market at that time. We had no idea how long the short sale process was going to take. I can honestly tell you, sometimes they can take years. So we did not know. And so we, in that time frame of putting in an offer, which, just to let you know, our first offer did not get accepted. So that was a period of, okay, God, what are you trying to get me to realize? What do I need to see? It was still holding on to faith, still believing and still praying. And so with that being said, we fast forward. It took us 5.5 months to close on this house. From December, January, February, March, April 1st, I put my house on the market, still having a contract on this house. Put it on the market on April the 1st, got an offer on the 4th, full price plus an additional surplus. But the potential buyer at that time, had not seen the property. I chose to not allow her to have that offer accepted because I wanted her to see the property first. I wanted her to put her eyes on it and make sure that it was going to be good for her family. She came the next day on the 5th. We accepted that offer and we closed on my house on the 17th. And we didn't close on this house until June. So I had to go through a process of renting back my house. And so we did that and we closed on this house. And when I tell you, still to this day, I walk around because we drove this community for 2 years. 2 years. And the reason it was 2 years is because we discovered this community right after I bought that house. And so our thought process was, well, as much as we love it, I'm not going to move and risk giving away extra money, which is extra taxes, because we knew that we were going to have a gain on that house. So anyway, just a little bit of insight into why I'm so thankful for this home. I'm so grateful. I love decorating it. I love making it happy for my family. I love making it happy for my friends. And we just really want to maximize the joy that we experience here. So thank you for being here and being a part of it. So that's just a little bit of the backstory of how we got here. Hope you enjoyed that. And I hope that it gives you some inspiration about faith, and when things are going on in life that you want to take advantage of, or you are looking to do, or whether it's in health, whether it's in your finances, whatever it is, trust and believe. Just trust and believe. But anyway, I'm going to get done wrapping up with this, and then I'm going to decorate. That's going to be really quick because I'm not going to put too many decor items out here. But I'm going to let you see that part. But I'm going to wrap this up, and then I'm going to decorate, and then I'm going to do a reveal of everything with the lights on. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so here we go. I've gotten the lights up. Now I'm just going to clean up this space. And of course, the first thing that I'm going to bring on site is my pillow covers. And so, as you know, I love pillow covers from Amazon because I'm able to just change out the mood. And these are a set of 4 that I was able to get. And I love the fact that they are just absolutely beautiful, and they bring out that black accent color that I'm going to be utilizing in the house. So over here is my other seating area. I'm just going to freshen it up a little bit, kind of get rid of some of that dust. And then here are the other 2 pillow covers that I actually bought. I decided this year to add in some lumbar pillows, so I actually got those. And then I brought up a lumbar pillow that I already had. All right, so here, this is a set of lighted boxes that I utilized last year on my front porch. I had a set of 2, so I decided I'm going to bring them out here, and they actually give off a great amount of light in this space, so I'm really excited about them. So this is one of my little fall favorites. This is my reindeer, and I'm going to bring him out. I will make a little bit of adjustment to him once I'm done, but you'll see that in the end. And here I am bringing in, oh my goodness, my battered and bruised topiary. So you guys have seen these before. I have a set of 2, and this one unfortunately has not fared well. It was knocked over by the curtains and heavy winds, and it just damaged the foam on the inside. The tree's fine, but the foam is gonna need some work. So now I'm moving on to the coffee table, and I am going to clean this space and get it all ready for the items that I'm going to place here on the table. So the first thing I'm going to bring in is just some magazines that I've used out here. I'm going to bring in this little jar that I've utilized. I had for years. I think I got flowers in it many years ago. And I've got a tree that I'm just going to sit in here. And then I'm going to bring in some reindeer just to make that black accent color pop. And then I've got my tapers that, of course, I've gotten from Amazon, and I'll have them linked down below. I utilize these quite often, and I love the look that they give any place or setting that I utilize them in. And if you've been here before, you know your girl is going to always have some candles somewhere. I love the ambiance that it creates. And this is one of the ones that I was able to get in the fall. And it smells so good, I decided to continue to use it out on the patio. And guys, it smells amazing. So here we are. This is what it looks like with just the candles lit and a little bit of light from the Christmas tree on the table and my tapers and the gift boxes. And I love it. It has a great ambiance out here. Such a cool vibe. I'm going to be honest. I wish when I did my curtains back in the spring that I had realized